Welcome to Collecting My Childhood. Today I will be showcasing Pokemon Super Balls. These are not to be confused with the Pokemon Super Balls I covered in a previous video that were sold in North America through gumball vending machines. I became aware of these when I was making my video on Pokemon sealed books. The paper insert showed a preview for new Gashapon series that were being released in 1998. The two series promoted are the full-color Stadium Collection and Bouncing Pokemon Ball 3 or Pokemon Super Ball Part 3. These were sold in Japan through Gashapon machines for 200 yen. These are unique because one half of the ball is colored rubber while the other half is clear. The colors of the balls came in red and blue. The red ones were made to look like Pokeballs, and the blue ones were modeled after Great Balls. I only have blue ones in my collection. In Japan, Great Balls are called Super Balls. Unlike the US, where Power Bouncer was a specific brand name, the Japanese toys leaned into the fact that they were premium super balls containing a pocket monster. In Japan, the term Super Ball is the generic name for high-bounce synthetic rubber balls. Tomy eventually released slightly larger Super Balls in blister packs that reused 12 of the Pokemon molds from the Gashapon Super Ball collection: Pikachu, Poliwhirl, Mew, Mewtwo, Charmander, Charizard, Squirtle, Blastoise, Dragonite, Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon. Pokemon like Slowpoke, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, and Electabuzz were only ever available through Gashapon machines and never received a Power Bouncer release. I compared some of the Gashapon Super Balls with a later released Hasbro Pokemon Power Bouncers counterparts to show the differences between the two. Hasbro used different molds for their later releases, which benefited Pokemon like Meowth since the original figure used in the Gashapon version looked a little rough and was not painted as nicely. Bulbasaur has the better looking figure in the Gashapon version Super Ball in my opinion. The Power Bouncer version looks more chibi and a little derpy. I also prefer the old color palette, to be honest. The Gashapon version are stamped with CGTSJ on the bottom. I recently learned that this is an acronym for Creatures Incorporated, Game Freak, TV Tokyo, Shopro, and JR Kikaku. These are the group of companies that hold the intellectual property and production rights of the Pokemon franchise. This is another Pokemon that saw an improvement with the Hasbro release. I prefer the Gengar Power Bouncer because it's so unique. The front half of its body is completely clear aside from its face, while the back half is a translucent purple that highlights the spikes on its spine. There is not much information available on Western media sites covering Pokemon toys that came out during Pokemania in Japan. This is the Sleeping Pikachu Glitter variant from Part 2 of the Gashapon collection. Most of the Super Balls I have are from Part 2. I'm only missing Snorlax and Eevee. Originally, each ball came with its own stand to be displayed on that came in different colors. It would be nice to have some, but I'm okay with using bottle caps for now. The Mewtwo is from Part 1. It is featured on the front of Part 1's paper insert. Unfortunately, I was only able to find an image of the front side. I urge anyone that has the paper inserts from Part 1 or Part 3 to please share them with the internet for the sake of preserving history, or to comment down below if you have any more information on Super Ball Gashapon. Thank you for watching.